And this is Zach, and this is Yoga Science. And we're talking about the sun's algorithmic wave. We're going to show you the wave of the sun and uh, how this wave, this algorithmic wave, uh, goes, spreads out in a 12-month cycle, in a 1-year cycle. So let's draw an equator line here. This is the equator of the Earth, and we're going to show how throughout the year the sun repeatedly, over and over again, does the same pattern. And what the sun does on the equator here is we're going to comes up on the equator, and it goes high at one point of the year, and then it goes back down to the equator again, then it goes below the equator, and then it goes back high again above the equator. And this is the this wave, this algorithmic wave, is in nature. The sun gives off light at certain times of the year for 12 hours, and other times of the year the sun only gives 6 hours of light in some places, and so on. Some places on Earth there is no light for 6 months, and so on. So let's show where the these positions are. Let's say here at this point here, we'll call this point March 21st. Now, March 21st, the sun is at an equal point. You see, we're at the equal point here. That means it's 12 hours of light, 12 hours of night, dark. And as we move on a few months ahead, we get to June 21st. And the sun, at this point, is the highest above the equator. You'll see it if you go out on the summer solstice on June 21st. It'll be the longest day of the year, and the sun will be at its highest point when you look at it in the sky. Then, as we move a few more months ahead to September 21st, at this point, we're back to an equal point. The sun is giving 12 hours of light, and then you get 12 hours of dark, 12 hours of night. Again, these points are important, the equal points, the equilibrium, the equal amounts of day and night. This is the strongest time for you to do healing, or for you as a human, or anything in nature is really at their kind of stable best, because it's balanced. It's a balanced time. Then 3 more months ahead, we get to December 21st at this point, and we get, now the sun is below the equator here, and in some parts of the world there's no sun at all for all day for 6 months during when it comes down this low in this algorithmic wave. The sun, this is a winter solstice at December 21st. We would call it like a 0 point. If June is the peak, if June 21st here is the peak, this is the 0 point. This is the point where the sun is dies altogether, figuratively, and then starts a new beginning. And then as it comes up, as it starts to come back up above the equator, as it go a few months ahead, we get back to spring again, back over here to March 21st, right there, back at the equilibrium point, and then so on. So it goes up and down this wave during this 12-month cycle. going, doing over here, being at the over here. Whoops! Ooh, look at that. Over here. Look at that there, huh? Let's use that one. So over here, June 21st is the peak point. Comes down to an equal point on the equator, September 21st, and then it comes down to the 0 point in December 21st. So the sun throughout the year makes this line, this algorithmic wave, repeatedly, year after year. And that's the algorithmic wave of the sun. In the next videos, we'll go over some of the different aspects of that, but I wanted to show this wave so that we could see that this is this algorithmic wave, this organic algorithmic wave, is in all things and affects all things, plants, humans, and weather, and so on.